What's up, guys? Blaze here, back again with this week's Weekly Bent. I thought I'd take you guys with me on my nature walk so that I can give you guys the true idea of the magnitude of the love that God has for us. So I'm just going to give you just an idea of everything that's really out there that's literally for our enjoyment. And how we get to choose every single day whether we're going to go in the route of love and peace, non-complaining and joy, or we can go in the direction of bitch and moan and complain and get more of that in our life. Life is truly good, you guys. I know that what it seems like with everybody going through all these different changes, but this stuff is necessary, and if you change your perception of it, you'd be amazed at how it does not affect you in any way. And that may sound incredibly selfish, but if you can't be a little bit selfish, you can't really help or love other people in the way we were meant to. Every single day that we wake up, we get to choose what we are going to be full of. Now, it doesn't seem like that because we seem to get a lot of what we usually get. But this is because our focus automatically goes on to what we were focused on before. And if you keep focusing on the same thing, you're going to get the same thing. We're always changing. This means that the second we decide to focus on something else or change our thought about something else, you're going to notice it in your life in miraculous. Some would say miraculous again, but right now it feels like normal life to me. I've stopped calling it miraculous long ago. And again, I've just stopped focusing on things I don't want and started focusing on what's really out there for me, and it's this. This is all for us, you guys. Everything, all the time, and anything else is just a complete illusion or some type of bullshit that we've been taught that isn't serving us. It isn't serving us at all. So the second you decide that you're going to, these guys want to get into the freaking shot, I guess. I love it. The second you decide to shift your focus and your perception of what life is or how life is or what you've always been taught it is, then life really gets to be fun. So blessed, so loved, nothing but pure well-being and peace and joy. This is what life really is, you guys. You get to choose every single day. You get to say, what am I going to focus on when I wake up? Because when you go to sleep, all of your momentum stops. So all the shit that you were focused on before, no more. You get to say, hey, this morning, instead of thinking about that jerk who cut me off yesterday or that dick at work, not that I have a dick at work. I actually love my job and the people I work with. I'm very lucky, very blessed. But the second you focus on that shit, you pick up that stick again. So you activate it. Again, our focus is everything. And I'm definitely going to go into a very, very deep weekly bent on that one. But we have to realize that we have a choice first. Before anything, we have to realize that we get to choose whatever we want. So I am going to go into a deeper dive into that post about the power of focus, because it really is everything. We have the power to choose what we want, period. We get to choose what we want to think about, what we want to focus on. We have the power to create our reality by our focus, period. So if you are picking up that same stick every morning, that's why you're getting the same thing. Just try this for 30 days. Try focusing on anything else and see, don't you find that your life is changing in miraculous ways too? So, when you wake up in the mornings, just take a few minutes to just be. You've got to let go of everything that happened that day before. You have to make sure that your vibration is intact no matter what. And you know what? This takes practice because we've been taught to give a shit about what everybody thinks. And that's the hardest thing to let go of. That's the hardest thing to let go of, is what is somebody gonna think if I don't do this? Quite honestly, and I'm not an asshole, I just understand how it works. Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em is the truth. You have got to give a shit about yourself more in such a way that it is not, it's not in a malicious way. That's the thing, is that you really feel, you start to feel like you have to justify why you give a shit about something that you give a shit about. You feel like you have to explain it to people. I have to tell you, the more and more I get into this, the more I've let go of explain mode. This is what's happening and that's it. And I'm not an asshole. You can say things in a way where you don't have to come across as the dick. Because you don't have to be a dick. That's the thing that you have to understand the most, is that when you mean what you say, you don't have to do anything else but say that, and that's it. And it comes across in what you mean and what you say. There isn't any reason to be a dick, because then you're putting the wrong emotion behind it. When you truly don't give a fuck, you don't have to even react to it. That's what I'm finding out, and it's really, really changing my life. I'm finding out how I can respond to situations without putting that emotion into it until I see how I want to feel about it, because I get to choose. It's changing everything in my whole life. Not only am I getting amazing results, but I'm also letting go of shit that I don't give a fuck about. I'm finding out that most of this shit doesn't matter at all. It only matters if it feels the way I've been feeling lately. And you guys already know. I got you. Anyway, let go. Let it 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 go. No bull fucking shit, okay? If it doesn't matter, let it go. Spend this time before you go to bed. Turn off the TV. And again, I'm not trying to tell people how to live their life. I'm just telling you what is working for me. Turn off the TV and get back into your brain. Stop being told how to feel by everything else and tap back into who you really are. And that's the honest to goodness truth, because it's who we want to be. It's everything. It's everything. Take those few minutes to let go of any bullshit that doesn't matter. Honestly, none of it really matters, because you just let go of it all. Even the shit that does matter, if you really trust God, you've let it go and it's working itself out. And I have to tell you, momentum is a motherfucker, and so is and so is letting go. Momentum ensues when you let go, okay? And that's the honest to goodness. If you don't believe me, just try it on subjects. You don't even have to try it on shit that matters, because the truth is it's harder to let go. It's harder to let go on shit that matters, period. But you can do it by proving to yourself that you're the one doing it. So start letting go little by little of shit that doesn't matter, that's easy to let go of. Oh, that guy cut me off. Oh, well, whatever. Bye. Move on to the next thing. You're gonna spend the rest of your day fucking talking to everybody about the guy that cut you off this morning? Really? when we live in an attraction-based universe, you're going to spend your time attracting that kind of shit, why would you do it? You wouldn't. Exactly. Now that we know, it's a choice. That's 100% the truth. Before we thought, oh, we were just bopping away through life and fucking knocking around, and that's exactly what we were doing. But now we know. And when you know and you still do it, you're choosing. And that's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. Let's get real. Can we be adults here? Can we get real out this motherfucker? Because life is happening. So show up. Realize that you get to choose how you respond to a situation, and by that, you're choosing what you attract, which means you get to create your reality, and that's the honest to goodness truth. I gotta let you guys know. It's about to get real good. So remember, this is all for us. Life is happening out there. Okay? You're about to see a whole lot more of me. And we're about to just give it all. I'm just about to lay it all out there. And that's it. Because that's all I can do. I love you guys. Peace. Well, guys, another one bites the dust. That will about wrap up this week's weekly vent. I guess the takeaway here is you get to choose what you're going to be full of every single day. And every single time you choose peace, joy, happiness, love over any other thing, you're winning, because you're attracting that immediately into your life, and you're going to see it in that moment. Because remember, we're in the manifestation. This is it. This is not a read-through. This is the show. Show up to your life, guys. Nothing but love. Peace.